Hello, adorables. Welcome to my channel, everyone. I'm going to show you a few images. I'm just watching TV tonight, and I want to point out a few things that I notice in the images, okay? I'm going to give you some information, and just relax and see what I have to show you, because I think you're going to find it very interesting. And if you're diamond painting, I will say, look up, okay? So you can look down, and then if I show a new image, I'll say look up. I hope I remember. All right. There's a couple of images that I see and I want to point out, and then I'm like, don't even go any further, because what I got already out of this video, Fingerprints of the Gods. Wise Up is a good channel, okay? He will show you things and make you think about construction, what they are. He will put pictures side by side. And when I found him, I was like, finally, somebody is seeing the kind of stuff that I see, okay? So first off here, and he's telling us that this is an imprint. And I'm following, I'm watching, trust me, I'm following him, but I also have my own thoughts and everything, and I'm not disagreeing with him, but there's something over here, okay?
You would walk away thinking that
Whoops.
this, what's happening?
Okay.
Stop.
Stop. Okay, I stopped it. I got that out of there. Okay. So he's talking about this so far from what I've seen, and I'm like, what about that? What about that? Because maybe this board, this walkway here with these bricks or board under it, okay? What is the difference from that to this over here? Okay? And this is a straight cut. That's flat there. That is flat as hell. This, there's like holes in here, like you would secure a blade. And this is a blade running over. And if it isn't one, it has been made to look like one. Did somebody come in here and do all this and make all this just to jack my wires? Is this that much AI? No. But this does look like some kind of tarp is put over top of here. What is that? That's supposed to be the rock? Maybe it's there to protect the rock. That's camouflage, is what the hell it is. It's camouflage. Or it's melted on there. I'm not there to touch it and see. Look at this. This is a blade, or it's round. Up in here, I know you see that. And look at this. That's not just a rock. Think symmetry. And then, okay, where the board is helps, because what's this? Because that looks like a chain. This helps with the, oh, that looks like the face of David. Look at his hair. That's AI. That's AI, bitch. There's his eyes. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And this looks like a woman, almost. And then that's like an imp. They're seeing too much in this. This is AI. There's a fucking Easter bunny. There's his eyeball right there. Okay, this looks like a woman is bending down, or somebody in rags is bending down to help a child up. And here's somebody else with a hat lifting them up. Like shadows of Hiroshima. Like that. But then this looks like an eye and a big smiley face. See, that's what happens with AI stuff. But when I saw that David, if you get her hair out of there, this being his hair and stuff, how was I doing? Sideways, like that would be his nose. I don't know. I saw this part. I was thinking this part right here. AI does that because it looks like somebody took frosting over a cake and made, look, that looks like Jesus right there, or a ghost, or somebody being hung on something, And that's their clothes draping down. See, I don't like this shit. This is AI. AI, where did he get these images from? I don't, maybe it's not AI. Maybe it's an artist went and did this. I don't know about that. Who is the artist? God? Doesn't look like somebody bending over trying to pull up a little kid. And somebody down here. Oh, astronaut. Okay. Okay, there's the astronaut. That's the damn skull. It looks like an astronaut could be climbing up there, and that's his hands reached out. And then here's a bunny head going to grab him and stop it with the bunny head. It's not right, is what I'm telling you, but that looks like a person reaching toward that. That's got to be AI. But that's a damn machine, and this is the imprints of the machine. Oh, here.
Down naturally.
Okay, so is this the same spot? No, it's not. Yeah, I think it was. Okay, so we're just here. It might look better. Somebody reaching down for a kid.
On the ground.
And somebody lifting him up. Like there's his foot. See where it goes? Yeah, this is the one that I first noticed it. But then this looks like something round in here. Round, what is this? What is this? Look like a little kid in a snowsuit or something. No boots or so slippers. Something going on weird. Hamburger helper man. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And then you come over here. Well, this was something. And they're saying this is a quarry. No, this was something. They didn't build a quarry. You know what I mean? A quarry's supposed to be already there. Look how this looks like a mask, a face here. Or alien face, if you look at it this way. I didn't. Then this looks like half a face. Maybe a little bit more than half. And then this looks like a thumb. Like a giant thumb. And then you could think, well, that's a hand holding something, reaching up and holding something. See how that looks like that? I shouldn't be able to see all this shit. There's art. And what the fuck? Get out of here. That's that bald, that clown, that sad clown. Norman Rockwell painted that sad clown. This looks like a goddess with her back, her curls to us. There's her bum bum. See her arm there? And then her feet. Look, there's a little baby. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? That's AI. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not buying it. But I see this. It's cracked. But other stuff, it's got forms in it and everything. We don't have a machine to do that kind of shit.
With the entire area.
And deep holes. This was something else. This was created. Somebody has gone over this stuff. See how you could just like flake that layer off? That whole layer could just come off. It's gonna, like, this is a skull. Like, that's a nose and that's the smile of a giant. What would you do with a giant if he was dead and stinking the place up? I would cover him up. And I will build my temple upon your petrified rock, motherfucker. I don't know. That is very suspicious right there. That looks like a cockatiel. Doesn't that look like a cockatiel? Sure the fuck does. Get out of here. Yeah, there's a big hole that goes deep down in there.
Holes are also very, very small
Better not show that. Somebody might think it's something else. Okay, well that's all I'm gonna show you in here.
What it is.
But there goes that machine again. Just saying. The narrative that we are taught forcibly in school, and then we pay for education, it's all bullshit. And that's the system the Democrats are trying to bring down by stealing all the fucking money. Remember the $1 trillion deficit? What are they building? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Elon's saying that we're all going to get an upgrade and we don't even know it. And it's like, didn't you just say that not everybody's going to die? Like only a few people were going to live, but pretty much everybody else is not going to survive. You know, he contradicts himself, but then he doesn't. You know, because you're going to be a new generation of designer babies. They said by this time next year, the artificial womb will be fully complete and they will be able to birth babies with the artificial womb. Let me tell you, they're already doing it. The prototypes are already testing this. They're talking about humans. You know, they're messing around with the DNA. They're creating hybrids. You see how this is a cycle that keeps on going? And I don't want to believe in any part of the narrative. I don't want to believe the system works for me because it showed me it absolutely does not. So I do not support Trump. But on the other hand, everything is dark and evil. And I don't like that shit. On the other side, is dark. It's fucking crazy. It's insane. It's manipulated. It is a forced evolution. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you for watching, everybody, and God bless.